Ever caught yourself wondering why, at the very instant a challenge rears its head, so many grown men fold into the fetal position of self-pity instead of standing tall? Picture what would change if, the next time life swung first, you answered with calm, controlled power, no tears, no pleading, just earned respect. That benefit is the doorway we're about to kick down together, and there's no warm-up lap because seconds count. While you're deciding whether to watch, someone else is deciding whether you're prey. So lean in, right now, to discover how the poor me reflex got wired into today's male psyche and why ripping it out, root and branch, might be the difference between a life of quiet resignation and one lived on your own terms. Stay a moment longer and imagine the cost of leaving that reflex untouched. Fast forward 5 years, every negotiation tips against you because people sense you'll collapse, every relationship corrodes because partners smell fear where confidence should live, every hostile encounter escalates, not because the world is cruel, but because your visible desperation invites it. Rewind to the past and see where the pattern began, a house with no father's framework, a mother's perfectly natural compassion filling the vacuum, teaching comfort but not limits. Now hurl yourself into the bleakest timeline, promotion lost, respect eroded, a body that clenches with panic whenever voices rise. Does that knot in your stomach feel familiar? Good. Keep it, we'll need that urgency as fuel. Let's ground the stakes in flesh and bone. A college parking lot at midnight, 2 men square off, and our self-pitying protagonist raises empty palms, voice cracking, hoping mercy will pass for strength. It doesn't. The punch comes harder because predators hate begging. Switch scenes to a cramped apartment where a girlfriend's frustration flares into shouted insults, and instead of a firm boundary, he wilts, counting on sympathy that never arrives. Flashback earlier still, an 8-year-old boy sobbing when his mother scolds him, learning that tears pause the storm. That script, repeated 1,000 tiny times, has become muscle memory. See the through line. Every instance rewards helplessness, and every reward chisels weakness deeper until it looks permanent. Time to break the chisel. First, audit your instinctual response. Whenever pity, either for yourself or your aggressor, rises, name it out loud. This is the old escape hatch. Second, replace it with the principle of equal force. Meet verbal aggression with rock-steady tone, meet physical threat with lawful, decisive defense. Third, pre-commit to this swap outside conflict, train, drill, rehearse assertive language so you're not improvising under pressure. Dear viewers, pause right here and trade me a story. When did you first spot that self-pity reflex in yourself or someone close? Drop the moment in the comments. Your example could be the wake-up call another man needs tonight, and the discussion thread will double as a playbook you can revisit long after the video ends. But slaying self-pity breeds a new dragon, misplaced mercy for the person attacking you. The moment a woman's slap cracks across your face or a friend's brother steps in with clenched fists, gender, titles, and history evaporate, only threat and response remain. Hesitate, and you hand them the script, respond in kind, and you reclaim authorship. Remember, equal force isn't brutality, it's proportionate clarity. Fail here and the world learns your boundaries were just slogans. Succeed, and even adversaries calibrate their behavior around your unspoken law. Let's lace the framework together. Rule 1, no unsolicited pity, feelings follow facts, and the fact is anyone striking at you chose combat. Rule 2, protect, don't punish, neutralize until the threat ends, then disengage. Rule 3, cultivate rational shields before you ever need them, strength training, conflict resolution drills, mentorship from men who model control without cruelty. These pillars form the complete circuit that fatherless upbringing left open, and closing it rewires everything, from the tilt of your shoulders to the negotiations that shape your income. Internalize them and you won't need to broadcast toughness, it will leak through every gesture. Picture the alternate future now, a confrontation at work where voices spike. You lock eyes, speak once, low, steady, final, and the room resets. Later, your partner vents legitimate frustration, you listen, respond with firm empathy, and she softens because she senses iron beneath your calm. Friendships deepen, respect compounds, opportunities sniff you out because competence advertises itself. The transformation isn't theatrical, it's incremental, visible first in micro-interactions, then in life-changing forks where courage meets preparation. Next week's video will unpack the advanced layer, using strategic vulnerability without backsliding into pity, so keep an eye out. We've marched from diagnosis through danger, from fragmentary fixes to the full architecture of self-command, and every step exists for one reason, so the next time life tests you, you answer, not plead. If this journey sparked even a flicker of recognition, feed that spark, subscribe so the momentum continues, hit like to bookmark the lesson, and share this with the friend who still believes mercy is a strategy. Until then, walk tall, speak straight, and never again mistake pity for power.